Looking at the standings so far in Group B, this is the first matchup for Sint Maarten in this competition, so we'll see what they have. But how about Panama? It has been a great start for Panama so far. 2 wins and an 18-1 goal difference. They've only just conceded that 1 goal in the 5-1 win over Curacao. The other one was a 13-0 win over the Bahamas just a couple of days ago on Sunday. So this Panamanian side is coming off a big-time win, and they are looking to carry that in to play here today. Of course, it is the top 6 teams that will make it on to the Concacaf Women's Under-20 Championship coming up at the end of May. But right now, Panama, they are in cruise control so far. This will be their last match of these qualifiers, and if they can get the full 9 points, there's a very good chance that they will be moving on. In fact, they could clinch that today, because both Curacao and the Bahamas have already suffered defeat. So Panama wins today. They are off to the Concacaf Women's Under-20 Championship to come up in May, because they will win Group B. But a lot to play for here today. Sint Maarten trying to play spoiler, and can they get something out of this match against a Panamanian side that has been very good so far. We are building you up to first kick on a very warm day from Willemstad, Curacao. The teams are assembling in the tunnel now, and the referees will lead them out onto the field here in just a few moments. We'll hear both national anthems as well and give you lineups as we build you up to first kick this afternoon from Willemstad, Curacao. It's Panama and Sint Maarten, and it is coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stadion Rignaal Francisca in Willemstad, Curacao. For the Concacaf Women's Under-20 Qualifier Series, this is the first match of the day. Please welcome the teams of Panama and Sint Maarten. Please rise as we first listen to the national anthem of Panama. And ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as we listen to the national anthem of Sint Maarten.
building you up to first kick this afternoon from Willemstad, Curaçao. It is Panama and Sint Maarten in the 2023 Concacaf Women's Under-20 Qualifiers. And it's time to take a look at today's starting lineups. And we will start with Raiza Gutierrez's starting 11 for Panama. Of course, this team led by Marissa Gross with 4 goals so far in this competition. Plenty of goals on the bench as well. Daniela Hincapie has 4, but there are plenty of other goals in this lineup as well. Madrid with 1, the captain Salazar with 2, and Alia Gil with 1 goal as well. So far through the 2 games for Panama. And looking at our officials today, Naressa Goldson of Jamaica will be assisted by Melissa Snedden from Canada, Natasha Trott from Bermuda, and the 4th official from the United States will be Danielle Chesky. Just waiting for the 2 captains to come together. And with the coin toss here before the game, it'll be Insiri Supriana for Sint Maarten as player to wear the captain's armband, and as we mentioned, Desire Salazar for Panama in this afternoon's contest. Going through the pregame rituals here, exchanging of the banners and the coin toss as well. Handshakes all around, and a chance to look at today's starting lineups for Sint Maarten. Piet de Jong, who is the manager of this side, puts out this 11 here today. It is a mostly domestic lineup for this Sint Maarten side, with all these players playing in Sint Maarten. And we'll see what they can do on the international stage. They were one of the teams in Pot 5, which was most of the teams made up that were not ranked coming into this competition, but a chance to play 3 games now over these next few days, and we'll see what they are able to put out there today against Panama, who has been fantastic so far in this competition. They'll be looking to secure a spot into the Concacaf Women's Under-20 Championship to come up at the end of May.
The match commissioner from Bonaire, Gina Chirino. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the match between Panama and...
So the first of 2 on this afternoon from Willemstad. Bahamas and Curaçao coming up next. But for now, it's Panama and Sint Maarten, as we are just about set for kickoff. There's the whistle, and away we go. 90 minutes between Panama and Sint Maarten is underway. Panama will be in red, and already they are looking to get out on the front foot. Able to take that back right away. And this is already a foul coming outside the area by the captain, Supriana. And it's a set piece upcoming here for Panama. Gina Espino, one of those standing around at number 10. Eleventh Rivera coming over as well. And a chance to test Asia Ohlers in goal this afternoon for Sint Maarten. The referee organizing everybody here. It's a 4-player wall for Sint Maarten, and this is taken over the bar. It was a good effort by Eleventh Rivera, and not able to test Asia Ohlers in goal. Well, because of teams withdrawing from this competition, this 6-team group has now turned into a 4-team group, and because of the scheduling, that is why Sint Maarten is not played yet. And that is why they are taking to the field for the first time here today. We'll see what they are able to put out there as this cross comes in from the right. Able to get this away. Now it's rolling into the arms of Asia Ohlers. And at least just from the start of this is going to be an uphill battle for Sint Maarten as they just are able to get this away. Trying to move this off to the right now. Heel was dispossessed. Sint Maarten will get this out of play for a throw-in, but Panama on the front foot, as you'd expect so far in this game. Panama able to get this back very quickly. Desires Salazar will now move it all the way to the back line, and Panama can reset. And this is number 15, Marissa Gross. 4 goals so far for Gross in this competition. Through the prior 2 games, a 5-1 win over Curacao and then a 13-0 win over the Bahamas last time out. Remember, this is a new format. The United States and Mexico are the 2 teams that are already into the Concacaf Women's Under-20 Championship. And it is the rest of the teams in Concacaf that battle it out here in qualifiers. And with the 6 groups, the 6 group winners will move on to that 8-team tournament where they, of course, will play round robin in 2 groups of 4. And then the top 2 teams will move on into the semifinals. As this corner kick is taken in, it's still loose in the box. The shot blocked out. Another attempt, and this is over the bar. Oh, nearly there for Panama, and 3.5 minutes in, they have been in possession pretty much the entire way. We'll see how many ventures forward Sint Maarten are able to have in this game. As you'd expect, just based on previous results, it is Panama that should be considered the favorite here today, although we haven't seen anything from Sint Maarten in this competition, so we'll see what they can provide in terms of a challenge for Panama today. That's going to be a foul in the middle, a free kick going the way of Panama. Another look at it here. Filipa Friesen, just a bit too much there. And now a chance here for Panama to find the opener, and it's a kick save. Asia Ohlers keeps it out. Still not gone. Now it's Gross who turns it back. Shot from outside the area. This one just kind of flutters in. It's still not clear, but it's saved again, right back into the middle, and then saved off the line. Another shot, and this one is off the crossbar, and it is in. It is the opener for Panama. 5 minutes gone, and it is 1-0. Sint Maarten just not quite able to get it clear. And Panama was able to keep that in, and eventually it goes off the underside of the crossbar and in. It looks like that was Eleventh Rivera who was able to get it. And Panama has a 1-0 advantage. Potentially a sign of things to come, and this is taken away by Quintero as she tried to advance it.
Scored by number 8, Rivera. The score is Panama 1, Sint Maarten 0.
Now maybe something for Sint Maarten, but they were not able to keep it. So officially in the 6th minute, it is Panama that finds the opener. Roll this down the line. It's cut back in fields, and that's going to be a foul, and it was a heavy challenge put in by Soraya Blair. Elise Rojas was the one brought down, and she got back to her feet right away. And again, it's actually this time it looks like it might just be Espino who stands over this. Rivera is also in the area. everybody organized. Here's Espino curling this in. A good clearance there by Sint Maarten, but Panama gets right back on it. All the bounces going their way in the early going. Espino out wide. Curling this cross in. It's Ohlers who's able to hold on to it. And now maybe something back the other way for Sint Maarten. Could be in here, but it was a good defensive play, and Alejandra Garay was able to get it away in the meantime, and then Panama eventually able to get the danger away. And this is moved ahead, and Panama from one end to the other, going for the early effort. It's right through the goalkeeper's legs. And Ana Quintero is able to score her first goal of these qualifiers. It is it is now 2-0 to Panama. With this ball played in behind, Ohlers just right through her legs into the back of the net. And all of a sudden, it is 2-0 to Panama. So Quintero is able to score Panama's second, and then quickly Quintero able to win that back for Panama as well. This is lofted over the top for Gil. Gil brings it down. Espino. Again, this is moved out wide, and now trying to play it down the line, but it's broken up. Salazar able to fend off a challenge, and Panama keep it moving. Salazar again. The flag will go up for offside. It's Ana Quintero who was a guilty party there. Goal so far in the 6th and 8th minutes. As we are just about 10 minutes through now. Played ahead, little give and go. Another chance here for Panama to find a third. This is cut back, deflected into the middle. Not a convincing clearance, an appeal for handball, but it's waved away. And then Salazar is fouled. Another set piece opportunity, a chance to get a ball into the box now for Panama. This ball driven in, bounces right into the middle. Salazar trying to attack it. Sint Maarten able to get this away. Now it's moved over to the near side. Madrid. What's the decision going to be? It looks like it is a foul against Sint Maarten and a free kick to Panama once again. Espino able to send this in. Few deflections there as Sint Maarten looked to get this away. And now it's won back, and the shot is blasted over the bar. Ana Quintero once again in a good shooting position, trying to find a second goal today and a third for Panama. Immediately off the goal kick. Panama able to get it back. This has been a good start for Panama, and maybe more to come. But now Sint Maarten a chance to stride the other way. This is going to be touched out for a throw-in. Panama just regaining possession once again. They've done very well when they've rotated the point of attack like they did just there. This is played down the line again, trying to cut this infield. Instead, it'll deflect off of Brianna Joseph and out for another Panamanian corner kick. Leah Heel trying to weave through. Ball curled in, bounces once, it's headed down, and it's taken by Ohlers. Ball put into a good area from the corner flag, and now Sint Maarten will try to get this away, and they do, but Panama able to regain possession right away with Diane Madrid. This is lofted forward, and the flag is up for offside once again. A free kick here for Sint Maarten after the offside flag was up. It's right through the middle. This time it was Montenegro who tried to get it towards the end line, but Sint Maarten now with maybe something on here, trying to cut this in. It's a shot that is taken by Garay. That is the first shot of the game for Sint Maarten, and they might just win this back, but she didn't know where that ball deflected to. And all of a sudden, it's Espino who can start the break. Salazar. Again, moved off to the far side. Here it comes. Trying to find that through ball. And this will just be put out for another corner kick. Sint Maarten fine to concede that. Espino will come over, and looks like she will take this once again. This is played in short. Now trying to make something happen. The cross comes in, and Salazar heads it over the bar. Rivera with a great cross there. And the captain just couldn't put it away. Good look at it here. Perfect cross. It's exactly where you want to be, but just didn't quite time it to perfection, did Salazar. Panama on the move again. Espino rolls it out wide. Rojas, the cross comes in, bounces right through the 6-yard box as Asia Ohlers comes to claim it. Moved again into a wide position. The cross bouncing through towards the penalty spot. Quintero picks it up, or pardon me, Espino now tries to slide it forward and was looking for Quintero, but just off the mark. And as Joseph tried to run away with it, she was closed down quickly, and possession right back in the hands of, or at the feet of Panama. Another ball lifted in. Not a convincing clearance. Now shot from distance. It's into the corner. This time, Regina Espino in the 19th minute. It's already a third goal for Panama. Right over the head of Asia Ohlers. Perfectly placed, and Panama a 3-0 lead. It is also the first goal of this competition for Espino. She's been around the ball so much in this game, and finally now has a goal to pay off for her efforts. Regina Espino on the board for Panama, as they now have a trio of goals inside of 20 minutes. They did score 13 in the last game against the Bahamas, so just shows you how strong this Panamanian side is. This cross comes centrally. Salazar tries to take it on the first time. Panama not able to keep that in play. Sint Maarten have never had an opportunity like this before. Never been in the Concacaf Women's Under-20 Championship, so a lot of these players getting some great experience on an international stage. And Panama a little bit closer to booking that spot into the championship at the end of May, as this is still being bounced around. Not cleared. Here's Espino, who moves it along. Salazar. This one trickles just by the post. It's out for a corner kick. Good effort as that was taken on, and Ohlers, just through traffic, was able to see enough of it to get something on it and move it out wide. Another cross lifted in, put back into the middle, and there was nobody there in a red shirt. Now it's Quintero. Tries to move it to the top of the area. Joseph was trying to track it down for Sint Maarten, but couldn't keep it. Another cross comes all the way to the backside. Still available here for Panama. Salazar touches it infield. Salazar gets it back. Keeps it moving. It's blocked down. A second effort. And it looks like that one trickles in as well. It is a fourth goal for Panama. This one coming in the 22nd minute. We'll see who gets credit for this one, but Panama making it look very easy so far this afternoon in Willemstad. And it was Salazar indeed to get that one. That is her first of the day. It's her third of this competition. The Sint Maarten players were coming over to the bench for a minute, but the referee's saying, let's get on with things here. That was a double touch there at midfield, so they'll have to do this again. I think they're saying, yeah, now this needs to be a free kick for Panama, and indeed it will. So they'll put it right back in play, and now we get underway once again. Moved ahead, and it's put out of play by Ayana Hickinson. There were still a few players in the bench area for Sint Maarten, and it looks like there will already be an early sub. Shamira Williams will be coming off the field, and it's Jyla Mason who will be coming on. So the first sub of the game for either side.
24th minute, the first substitution of the match at the side of Sint Maarten. Coming onto the pitch, player with number 2, Jyla Mason, replacing number 15, Shamiria Williams.
Headed into the middle. And Sint Maarten just not able to get on the ball. Well, here they have a chance. Salazar, those steps in once again for Panama to win it back. She's covered a lot of ground in that midfield. Mostly a deep-lying midfield player, it looks. But can step forward like she is now to win possession back. Challenge put in, and a throw-in will go the other way. And it looks like 25 minutes in, a chance for a drinks break, as it is a warm day here in Willemstad, 88 degrees Fahrenheit, and both teams will come over for this hydration break. Chance to cool off on a very warm day. And right now, everything going Panama's way. 4 goals, 4 different goal scorers: Salazar, Rivera, Espino, and Quintero. There are still plenty more goals on the bench for Panama, as this is already turning out to be a big-time win. They've so far outscored opponents 18-1 in their previous 2 games. For Sint Maarten, this is their first game. Still a lot to learn, and it's an opportunity now for Panama. If they get the 3 points today, they will secure a spot in the Concacaf Women's Under-20 Championship, and the rest of this group will pretty much just be a dead rubber in their final games. Players back out onto the fields. 27 minutes gone in this first half. It's Panama 4, Sint Maarten 0. Espino gets it out wide. Now the cross comes centrally. Salazar. Montenegro. This is cut back. Montenegro get it right back. Good spin there by Salazar to keep the ball. And this will run out of play just a bit too far in front of the intended target there on the far side. For options here. This is moved down the line, and the flag is up for offside. Tight margins there.
Not this way, but that way. Take your time. Eye contact. Empty, to the left.
Sint Maarten will try to get this away. And here comes Panama once more. This is slipped in behind, and again the flag comes up for offside. AR here on the near side has been a busy person. Flag has now gone up a few times against Panama. Goals coming in the 6th, 8th, 19th, and 22nd minutes. It seems like Panama could be due for a few more. Trying to cut this in. Panama will keep it. Now it's Espino. Rolled out wide. Rojas back for Espino. Salazar. And this is blocked down. Who can get to it first? Is there something on for Sint Maarten? There is not. Madrid on that far side, partnering with Montenegro in central defense. Able to do just enough. If they were able to get that last pass away, they were going to be clearing on goal, and it was going to be just 2-on-none, just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, that's a great ball from Salazar, but the flag is up for offside. Great vision there by Panama's number 6. Montenegro plays it down the line. Again, this is played in. It's Rojas. As this cross comes in, Ohlers is able to hold on to it. Again, it's Espino who was up to keep it alive. Gil moves it along. There's space to play right through the middle. It's Quintero. It's brought down. And then it's put out of play. I think Quintero thought she was fouled, and Hill had a chance just to slot that into the near post and couldn't make it happen, and out for a goal kick. Probably should have been a 5th for Panama there. Give a lot of credit to Brianna Joseph, who was tracking back and just able to put the Panamanian attacker off. Again, slipped in behind. And this is a foul against Panama. A bit too much there, and St. Maarten player down on the turf. And asking for the trainers to come out as well. It's a hard fall there for Soraya Blair. Well, it looks like all ready to continue on once again. And St. Maarten will send this away with Asia Ohlers. It's immediately turned over. Hill just looking to play this into space. Long run down the near side. Rojas will get there and cut it back. Comes centrally. Hill, great hesitation, and Hill forces a save out of Ohlers. A good stop there by the St. Maarten goalkeeper. Montenegro playing that in behind. It's Espino with options to pick out. It's rolled across and slotted home. Alaya Hill is able to make it 5 goals for Panama. That in the 37th minute. An easy finish for Hill. It's her 2nd goal of this competition, her 1st of the game. And all 5 of these Panamanian goals have been scored by 5 different goal scorers, including 3 players who have gotten on the board for the first time in this competition.
And ladies and gentlemen, in the 37th minute, the goal for the team of Panama. The goal scorer is number 11, Alia Hill.
So Hill gets on the board, and that was the longest sequence without a goal for Panama. As this is played in behind, just too much on it. They got going in the 6th minute. They scored again in the 8th minute, but then it was an 11-minute drought. And then after the 22nd minute goal, which was the 4th, 15 minutes until that goal was put in by Panama. They were plus 17 goal difference coming into play today. That is only going up at 22 currently. Supriana will move it out wide. Here's Supriana again. Couldn't keep it. And Panama can look back the other way. A good block put in by Joseph, and again, it was St. Maarten trying to make something happen back the other way, and Again, it was blocked down, but now it's Quintero who could be in on goal. Joseph does well to put that out for a corner kick.
Help each other. Jaila. Help each other. Closer. Closer. That's okay. You see this?
Now the corner kick taken. It's Salazar. It's blocked down in front. It will be chased down by Montenegro. Clipped up into the middle again for Heel. Moves it along. Salazar! And a big block put in to put this over the bar. It's another corner kick coming for Panama. Here it is again. Just lofted up, healed as well to bring it down and put it right into the path for Salazar. And again, it was Soraya Blair able to get something on that to put it out of play. As Regina Espino will come over and take this. This is floated in again. Just too tall for Montenegro. Another chance for Salazar if she can get a shot away. Rojas for Heel. Moved along. Madrid trying to get a cross away. Instead, he'll just bring it back centrally for Salazar. Salazar.
Let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
Out on the break. Sint Maarten again. And now this is whistled back the other way. It's a foul. Again, Sint Maarten. This is moved out wide now. Rolling this centrally. Never got to its intended target. Moved out wide again. It's Heel trying to curl this in. Ohlers looked like just got enough on that. The clearance, though, is still alive. Rojas. Cross comes in, bouncing through. Sint Maarten can't keep it. 4 minutes to go in this first half. Quintero gets it out wide for Rivera to chase. Rivera will play this back as the cross is coming in, and then the clearance is sliced out of play by Filipa Vriezen. Here it comes on the corner. Ohlers just able to snatch it away. Ohlers gets it all the way downfield as this is bouncing towards the touchline. Trying to keep this in play. It will not be kept in play. It's a throw-in now for Sint Maarten. This one comes in and immediately it's cleared off to the far side. And Panama can start their break now. 2 minutes plus stoppage time to go until halftime. Looking to slip this in behind. Rojas trying to get to it, was just bumped off the ball there. And this is out for, what's the decision going to be? Referee pointed initially for a corner kick, but I think changed her mind, and it'll be a goal kick coming.
Well done. Hey, keep running. You see what's happened? They play the ball in the depth. Every time. Hey, hey. Aziz. Be prepared already. Hey, yeah. Again. Look. A few minutes.
Panama moving it around the back. Here's Espino.
Well done. Shift again. Shift again.
Panama on the move again. An advantage being played with the player down behind the play. Here comes the cross. Blocked away. It'll trickle out for a corner kick.
Keep it on the side. 11.
And Espino will make the slow walk over, as we'll find out how much stoppage time we get as well. It is 2 minutes added on.
And ladies and gentlemen, the fourth official in this
Here comes the corner kick. This is flicked along. Still not cleared. Quintero. And it's out for another corner kick for Panama.
Number 14.
Another in-swinger. Ohlers got her hands to it and now can hold on to it. The chances have been flying in this first half for Panama. 5 goals from 5 different goal scorers. They already had 8 goal scorers coming into play today. They've added now 3 new ones. So technically you could fill an entire starting lineup of goalkeepers, or pardon me, of goal scorers for Panama. A very professional performance being put on as well. Just getting on with their business. The flag is up for offside and a player down here for Sint Maarten. Ayana Hickinson is down. I wonder if the referee will just send this to halftime or play this out. As the trainer comes onto the field here. Hakinson able to come off the field here and get play back underway. Shouldn't be too much longer in this first half. And there is the final whistle of the first 45 minutes of play. This has been all Panama so far, as expected. 5 goals from 5 different goal scorers that put them in the driver's seat in Group B. 3 points today would have them advance on to the Concacaf Women's Under-20 Championship in just a few weeks' time in May. It is halftime here from Curacao. It's Panama 5, Sint Maarten 0.
Sint Maarten, halftime score is Panama 5 and Sint Maarten 0. And in just a few moments, we're getting ready for the second half of this match. And of course, later on at 6 o'clock, the match between Curacao and Bahamas. Right now, pending the second half.
Here we go, second 45 minutes of action. It is Panama and Sint Maarten, Group B action, 2023 Concacaf Women's Under-20 Qualifiers. Josh Eastern, glad to be back with you for the second half as Panama already on the front foot. This one is cut across. Trying to keep this moving. Espino puts her foot through it. It's spilled by Ohlers. It's out of play, and it's a corner kick coming. One sub to tell you about at halftime. It is Ayana Hickinson, who came off at the end of that first half. It looked like she was injured, and it is going to be Zuena Simmons who comes onto the field. Second sub of the game for Sint Maarten. As this is taken once again, it's quickly cleared away. And now maybe a break here for Sint Maarten. Is there something on? Drivers trying to come forward, and eventually she was taken off the ball. Nothing she could do to run away from those Panamanian defenders. But good work just to try to get something going forward, something they really haven't had in that first half. You wonder what the team talk could be like when there was just one registered shot in the first half for Sint Maarten, and quite the opposite for Panama as this cross comes in. Again, it's cleared out. It's another corner kick upcoming. Now from the corner flag, this ball just bouncing in. Wasn't the best service, to be fair, but it does work for Panama. And on the turn, it's Montenegro who puts it out of play. Another good effort, but put over the bar. That was the center back coming forward. It's been a strong game in central defense with Jocelyn Montenegro, Diane Madrid, and Montenegro. Good effort there from at the top of the area. On the turn once again. This one's moved out wide and put out for a Panama throw. Move this down the line. Now cutting it in fields. That's blocked down. Trying to move this ahead. Now the cross comes centrally. Plenty of options to pick out. This one, though, is off the post. Ohlers does well to come off her line and disrupt. Eleventh Rivera was looking for her second goal of this game. Heel with the service. And so close to a first goal in this second half for Panama to make it 6. And again, this is turned over. Trying to play it through the middle. Quintero couldn't get there. So close. Sint Maarten trying to make something of it there in the middle. And here they come, but plenty of red shirts in the area, and Espino does well to sweep in and move it back the other way. Now slipped in behind. That's a great ball. Flag stays down. Rivera into the corner. And that's a second goal for Eleventh Rivera today. It is the first of this second half. It is now 6 0 to Panama. Great ball through. Rivera had plenty of time, couple of touches, and then that's the perfect finish with the inside of her right foot, able to curl that in. And Panama well in control.
And ladies and gentlemen, in the 50th minute, the 6th goal for the team of Panama. The goal scorer is number 8, Rivera.
And again, this is played in behind. Quintero looking to track it down, but could not quite make it happen. The clearance by Ohlers gets it away for the meantime, but this is still kept in play. It's moved into a wide position and just too far out in front of Mirelis Rojas. There are now just 3 field players in this starting 11 today for Panama that have not scored a goal in this competition. Rojas, Singleton, and Montenegro, and of course the goalkeeper, Alejandra Garay. I'm sure some of those players that haven't scored would love to get on the score sheet, and Montenegro wasn't too far away, to be fair. Now the cross fired in. It's just a bit too tall. It's kept in. Rojas blocked down. Now this is put out of play as a player from Sint Maarten is shaken up here, and that is Zuena Simmons, who looks like maybe just had the wind knocked out of her. We'll see it again here, but I think she took the shot here right off the chest. Quick passing here. And it's moved out wide now once again. Comes centrally. And now moved off to the far side, trying to cut this in. And this will trickle all the way out of play, and it's a corner kick once again. This corner kick's taken once again. Salazar was up for it, and this one trickles in. We'll see who is officially awarded that goal, but it looks like it is going to be Desire Salazar. Sint Maarten just not quite able to clear it away. Yeah, it does look like the last touch for sure off of Salazar. So her second of this game, her 4th now of these qualifiers, and Panama well in control, as this one now comes in the 55th minute.
And ladies and gentlemen, in the 55th minute, another goal for the team of
7th
Panama.
goal.
The goal scorer is number 6, Desiree Salazar. The score is now Panama 7, Sint Maarten 0.
this point, it's how many is it going to be for Panama? 7 goals. Remember, they already beat the Bahamas 13-0. And it will be Curacao and the Bahamas coming up just after this game at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. This comes through again, but the flag this time is up for offside. And a substitution is coming. That's the end of the day for Jocelyn Montenegro, as it will be Luciana Ortega coming on. It also looks like a goalkeeper substitution as well. We'll see if they decide to take this now or later. Yep, it will be taken now. So it is Maritza Valdez coming on, and Alejandro Garay will be coming off. So the first 2 subs of the game for Raiza Gutierrez and Panama.
And also coming on is a goalie with number 12, Maritza Valdez, replacing number 1, Alejandra Garay.
Panama on the move again. This is played ahead. Looks like Ohlers will get to this one and try to clear it off to the far side, but nothing doing. Quintero keeps it alive, but she was coming back from an offside position, and that won't work out. Able to get this out wide once again. It's deflected away, and could Sint Maarten be on the break? They do get a throw-in out of it. Now played in behind once again. And could this be another one coming for Rivera? She cuts it back. Here's Quintero. Trying to get this out wide. Hill. And it's taken in by Ohlers. Again, Panama trying to work it down the right, give and go, didn't quite come off. headed away. Now trying to make something happen again. Ortega does float this in. It was a good ball. Now the shot. This is well wide, as Espino just couldn't make it happen there. And two more subs coming. And Capier and Goldstein will both be coming on. It's the end of the day for Alaya Hill and also for Desire Salazar. A really solid game for Salazar, a couple of goals for the captain. But Daniela Hincapie came into this game today, tied for the team lead in goals with 4.
And ladies and gentlemen, the 62nd minute, another double substitution for the side of Panama. Coming onto the pitch, player with number 9, Daniela Hincapie, replacing number 11, Alia Gil. And also coming onto the pitch is player with
so those two subs now onto the field for Panama as we pass the hour mark.
Desire Salazar.
And now looking upfield as this is turned over. Out wide for Marissa Gross. Gross just puts it wide. Pulled the shot wide of the post. Now she was coming into this game with 4 goals to her name as well. Another look. Gross does well just to cut that in, but pulled the shot. Maybe a little bit off balance as she went to strike that. St. Maarten now can look upfield, but that pass well off the mark. Still in behind. Panama on the move again. This one's cut back and it's intercepted. It's 1-on-3 and good fight there by Supriana, but not able to keep it. Ortega, just too much on the pass. Again, looking to play this in behind. Just enough of a touch on that one by Vriesen to get that out of harm's way, but it's Quintero's looking upfield again. Goldstein couldn't keep it. Espino again. Serves it out wide, and the cross comes in all the way to the backside, and trying to take that on the first time again was gross, but it's put out of play. Again, slipped through, and Sint Maarten able to get this away. Espino, and now the cross fired in, and actually may have just been a shot there instead, but Ohlers is able to keep that one out as well. Gross. She might get it back anyway. Trying to cut this in. Goldstein going for the cross. It's a diving header, and it's into the corner. That is a great goal scored by Ana Quintero. Good build-up as well. Amanda Goldstein will get credited with the assist. Ana Quintero gets another one to her name today. And this one going all out for. And to put her body on the line and dives to make that another one. That one coming in the 67th minute. It is goal number 8, a snowman for Panama.
The score is now Panama 8, St. Maarten 0.
Immediately it's turned over, and Sint Maarten trying to make something of this. This has been a tough introduction for Sint Maarten to this competition. Bouncing through the middle. Quintero trying to go for the hat trick. It's saved, and Ohlers will smash it away. Espino. Espino! That may have hit the top side of the crossbar on the way out. Great effort. Another look at it here. Good effort once again.
Dana, where is the ball?
It's turned over, and immediately Ohlers is able to hold on to it once again. Playing with fire here. Now Panama will reset here. Just about 20 minutes to go. And Panama well in control. They'll top Group B with 3 wins. And they will also secure a spot at the Concacaf Women's Under-20 Championship, where they will join 5 other teams from these qualifiers, the other 5 group winners, and then, of course, the United States and Mexico also awaiting. It'll be 2 groups of 4 come that competition at the end of May. Coming up May 24th to the 3rd, it'll be in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. this is out for yet another corner kick. And this looks like it'll be the last sub of the game for Panama when it comes. Charlene King, who has scored 3 goals in this competition, is preparing to come on. This is floated all the way to the backside, headed down, and Ohlers is there to keep it out. Moved out wide again for Espino. And Espino was offside. And now the substitution for Panama. And it looks like it will also be a hydration break. And it looks like a couple more subs as well coming for Sint Maarten in just a moment. So hydration break with 20 minutes to go. 5 goals in the first half, 3 in this second so far for Panama. What a performance this has been from Panama. Just dominating. They've only conceded 1 goal in this competition. It was to Curacao on that first game. And the substitution will come. And a couple as well. Sago Haley and Suze van de Pas will be coming on. So all those subs now for both of these sides. That is the last sub of the game for Panama. And now Sint Maarten has used 4 of their allotted 5.
And ladies and gentlemen, the 74th minute, substitution at the side of Panama. Coming onto the pitch, player with number 7, Charlene King, replacing number 15,
so it is Marissa Gross who has come off.
And at the side of Sint Maarten, coming on, player with number 9, Suze van de Pas, replacing number 5, Rignaal. And also coming on for Sint Maarten is player with number 19, Sage Halley, replacing number 14, Dana.
So Dana Liverpool and Rignaal Arendel have both come off. Suze van de Pas and Sage Halley, excuse me, have come on. There's a look at Piet de Jong. I know this has been a tough one, no doubt, for Sint Maarten, but maybe there's something here at the end as this one is turned over once more. Espino will move this to the outside, and it's floated forward, and an opportunity for Panama to make it 9. There it is. It's an easy finish for Charlene King. just onto the field. It might be her first touch of the game, and she gives Panama a 10th goal today. Pardon me, that is a 9th goal today,
And ladies and gentlemen, in the
as
75th
King is
minute,
able to slot
the
that
goal
one
for the
in.
team of Panama, the goal scorer is number 7,
75th minute.
King.
So 9 goals, and Shirlene King gets it in the 75th, as now we have 15 minutes to go. And just how much will Panama score? Able to get this out wide, and there's options queuing up in the middle. Panama still able to keep this, as this one's driven in and into side netting. Ambitious effort from that sort of distance there from Amanda Goldstein. Soraya Blair will take this. And again, it's turned over. It's slipped in behind. Blair able to go to ground and cut it out. And Panama can't keep it as it rolls out for a throw-in. Come through the middle again. It's served out wide. Played ahead once more. Trying to cut this back. Good skill there by King. Backheel effort. King will retrieve once more. It's Espino now. Floated in, it bounces once. Can Panama keep this alive? Put out for another throw-in. Blair able to get it away. And once again, it's Panama to regain possession. This is slipped ahead, trying to cut this across. And we'll go back the other way. Looks like a foul called against Panama. That's really been the issue today for this Sint Maarten side, is they have chances to keep the ball. They really have not been able to do so. And Panama have been quick to retain possession when they lose it. This is floated forward. Ortega does very well to shield the attacking player off the ball. And with 10 minutes to go, it's a goal kick for Panama, and touch of the ball for Maritza Valdez, who has come onto the field for Alejandra Garay earlier in this half, and around the hour mark. Trying to switch the point of attack. As this cross comes in, it's still alive for King. King cuts it in, and Ohlers deflects it into the net. It is goal number 10 for Panama. King has 2 since coming off the bench. Double-digit goal performance today for Panama for a second straight game.
And ladies and gentlemen, in the 82nd minute,
It looked like Ohlers was going to keep that out, but bats it right into the corner.
Goal for number 7, Sherlyn King. The score is now Panama 10, St. Maarten 0.
Looks like an injured player here for a moment. Zuena Simmons. Simmons really struggling, it looks. Simmons off the field, and we can continue here with these final 8 minutes. Played in behind, Quintero, hesitation. Quintero, the cross comes into the middle. St. Maarten will clear this away.
And ladies and gentlemen, in the 83rd minute, substitution at the side of Sint Maarten.
Cross coming in, immediately cleared. Be a second chance. Rojas for King.
Number 7.
Couple of players on hat trick watch now for Panama, and Tanis Arundel has come onto the field as Zuena Simmons not fit enough to continue, as this is right in front, and it is a third goal for Ana Quintero, and unfortunately it looks like there's a couple of players down here for Sint Maarten. Another look at it here, the cross coming in from Hincapié. Saw the collision right in front, but for Ana Quintero, that is a hat trick for her, and it is an 11th goal for Panama, and still those 2 players down. One getting back to her feet, the goalkeeper still down. They have no subs remaining to Sint Maarten. Another look at it there with Ohlers and Blair colliding. Young looking on here. still down. Looks like Oehler's back to her feet and hoping to continue on here.
In the 84th minute, goal for Panama, the goal scorer number 18, Ana Quintero.
So back underway and a prolonged stoppage. We'll see how much stoppage time is in fact added on at the end here. Ortega trying to play this forward. It's knocked out wide, and now the flag up for offside against Mireles Rojas. A free kick here for Sint Maarten. Trying to play this ahead once again. Quintero will move it out wide. King, her cross was deflected away. Just a couple of minutes left here in regular time before we'll find out how much stoppage time will come at the end of this. Again, it's pushed out wide. It's cut back for King. Cross coming in, an attempt at a bicycle attempt, and added so much English on it, it stays in play, and Hincapié will keep it alive. Hincapié trying to make something of it. Now it's just slotted out for another corner kick. Joseph, the defensive effort. Here's the in-swinger coming towards the near post. And it took an awkward deflection there out of play, but it'll be another corner kick here for Panama as we get into the 90th minute now. It's floated in once again. A chance now on the break for Sint Maarten. But a good defensive play put in by Amaya Singleton. Espino on the chase, and she'll win it back here for Panama. $11-0, but it was 13-0 last time out for Panama against the Bahamas. And the flag looked like it was up for offside once again. It is. It's a free kick going the way of Sint Maarten. It is 2 minutes of stoppage time here added on.
And ladies and gentlemen, the fourth official at the sideline just indicated a minimum of 2 minutes will be added to the second half. 2 minutes.
Quintero trying to play this through for King. King put it on frame, but it again is taken in by Asia Ohlers. Well, this has been a tough introduction. There's no doubt about it for Sint Maarten. Their first game in this qualifying competition for Panama. They will book a spot into the Concacaf Women's Under-20 Championship, as they will have won all 3 of their matches here today. As this shot comes on, and it's again taken in by Ohlers. Panama just trying to see this to the finish line. Maybe try to add 1 or 2 more. As this cross fired in, deflected away by Ohlers. Attempted an overhead kick just to try to get that towards goal. Now Espino through traffic, saved off the line. A heroic defensive effort. And it's put out of play. And now a player shaken up here for Sint Maarten in the last few seconds here, and that is Brianna Joseph. It looks like just needs to catch her breath here as this was taken on. She took it right off the chest, or right off the stomach even maybe. That just could be wind knocked out, and she's okay to walk it off. We're through the minimum of 2 minutes. We'll see how much longer is added on here. Here's King. Floated ball in. And there is the final whistle. This one has come to a close. Panama, a resounding victory over Sint Maarten, 11 goals to 0. A hat trick by Ana Quintero leads the way. 3 other players score braces. And just a big-time win overall for this Panamanian side. They booked their spot in Santo Domingo at the Concacaf Women's Under-20 Championship in May. And Sint Maarten, still a couple more matches to go here in these qualifiers. But it's full-time here from Willemstad, Curaçao. Panama 11, Sint Maarten 0.
Please give both teams a big round of applause. All your support for the team of Sint Maarten. And a big congratulations once again to the team of Panama. And later on at 6, we will kick off the match between Bahamas and Curaçao. Until then, let's enjoy a little bit of music. And one more time, your round of applause for Panama and Sint Maarten.
Full-time highlights from Willemstad, Curaçao, Panama, and Sint Maarten. It is the first match of the day here in Willemstad, but the final match for Panama in these qualifiers, and they got the scoring started early in the 6th minute, as this was a bit of a physical game as well. Sint Maarten putting challenges in, but this was all going the way of Panama's second goal scored in the 8th minute. That time, Ana Quintero, part of her hat trick performance this afternoon. And then another effort, as that one just curling into that corner of the goal by Regina Espino. And then this just evading the post, and it was very tight margins overall, but this one, Heel able to slot it home, and Panama really didn't have much trouble in this one today. Asia Ohlers was a busy goalkeeper, but in the end, it was just too much Panama in this game for Sint Maarten to handle. And then come the second half, the goals would keep on coming. That one, though, just off the outside of the post. A good effort put in by Rivera. And then it would be Eleventh Rivera once again. She would curl this one into the corner in the 50th minute. And the goals would keep on flowing for Panama. They would score 11 in this game. Really no trouble at all. They win their last 2 matches in this competition by an aggregate score of 24-0. They only gave up 1 goal, that coming in the first game against Curacao, a 5-1 win in that one. And then a diving header to put that into the corner. And another good goal for Ana Quintero, who completes her hat trick. 3 goals on the day for Panama's number 18. And then how about just onto the field, Shirlene King. This was pretty much her first touch of the game. Able to put that in the back of the net as she captured a brace today to put her total in these qualifiers up to 5 goals. And then King once again. This one just batted into the corner to finish off her brace. And laid on Quintero. That would be the goal to complete the hat trick. And Ana Quintero was on the ball quite a bit, forcing this save out of Asia Ohlers. And Espino right until the end. St. Maarten putting in some big defensive efforts, but that would finish it as Panama win it 11-0. So that will do it for our first game here today, Panama and St. Maarten. As we look at the Group B standings, nobody else with a single point. Panama has taken a full complement of 9 so far, and it is Curacao and the Bahamas coming up next. That game will be at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. But for now, we will step aside. We'll be back with you in just about an hour for our final game of the night here from Willemstad. It's Curacao and the Bahamas coming up.